Welcome to Battlechats 2019. We are breaking down all of the matches ahead of next weekend's Battlezone at the Trust Arena. What's up? My name is Hadz.
My name is Don.
And we're going to be talking battle strategy. We're going to be talking who our favorites are. And maybe some surprises that we're in for ahead of next weekend's huge event at the Trust Arena. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Battlezone's going down next weekend, Saturday, the 2nd of November at the Trust Arena. It has absolutely grown over the last 3 years. We started right here at Zeal. We took it up to Corbin's, and now we're in one of the biggest venues in Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland City. It is amazing. As well as our battles at night, we do have workshops happening during the day with the O'Neill twins from Sydney, Australia, and Pat Godinay from Wellington as well. All of the information is available and all the tickets are available at theticketferry.com. That's ticketferry.com for all of your tickets. And there's two questions before we get into it with the bro Don here. Two questions that have been asked non-stop. Number one, are there door sales? We can't guarantee door sales. So make sure that you go to theticketferry.com and book your tickets today, because as soon as it sells out, man, that's it. And are we going to be finished before the Rugby World Cup? Yes, we will. We are looking to be all wrapped up by 10 o'clock. That gives you plenty of time to head home, head to a bar, head to wherever it is that you're going to be watching the All Blacks bring back that Rugby World Cup.
Let's go.
Hey, we're so lucky. We have not only a dance legend, a New Zealand hip-hop dance legend, but a Battlezone champion himself. He and Fender took over Battlezone Battlemania last year, and we've got him here on the panel for Battlechats. Don, how have you been, and how's the recovery been since last year's Battlezone?
Recovery's been tough. Still recovering, actually. But no, Dad Bods got to represent. Fender and I were real stoked to be a part of the Battlezone exhibition. The whole scenario was fire. So thank you for having us on the card.
No worries.
Shout outs to Mike and William for stepping up to the plate. And the atmosphere is crazy. The fans were dope. The staff, everything about the whole thing just professional. Real cool. So make sure you head down, come and support, and get vocal for your local.
That's the one, man. Trust Arena, the 2nd of November. But we're not here to talk about ourselves. We're here to talk about the 13 matchups that make up our card. It is the biggest Battlezone card that we've ever had. We've got all of our stats here. We're going to go down match by match and give our opinions. We might not give too many predictions, but maybe just give our views ahead of next week's battle. And we start off with the Excel School of Performing Arts School Championships. Wow. The first time we're going to be crowning a Battlezone school champion. We've got 4 teams in it. We've got Manurewa, we've got Aorere, Massey, and Mags in a 4-team tournament, knockout tournament. And this is actually what's going to be kicking off Battlezone on the 2nd. So our first match of the night, we're finding who the champions of South are. First of all, Manurewa, the Rewa All-Stars versus Aorere College. I can announce today as well who our teams are. So representing for Rewa, we've got Jaden, Christina, and Journey. Representing for Aorere, we've got Anaru, Eddie, and Noah. Don, what do you think of these two teams?
I think when it comes to the South Auckland schools, they've always had a style of just rawness, grittiness. They're able to bring that. And to open up a night with that's a bit too early. I feel it's a bit too early to open up strong and tough. But I mean, it just goes to show like the rest of the card is still fire. But yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
It is going to be a tough one, bro. I mean, Aorere, they have such a huge history in the dance scene. Also, Kat Walker is the teacher for Aorere. And I know that she's been training them up in the battles, man. And on the other side of that, you've got Mele and Alistair training up Manurewa. And I mean, they've had just a story tale journey, the Rewa All-Stars. I don't know who I'm going to give for this one. Either way, one team advances to the final, one team drops out, but both teams are absolutely amazing. And the schools are they are incredible as well. I actually I saw Jaden from the Manurewa team. I think he was crowned Project Team's Crump champion.
Wow.
The school Crump champion. He's pretty amazing. Okay. So they've got some fire there, man.
Yeah, I think they've got a lot of new school influence, and like what you're saying with Jaden, bringing a Crump, a champion. I think with their teachers, I think they're real smart because they've been in the scene for a long time. You got Cat up against Alistair, and it's gonna be crazy. So
what happens if the teachers throw down?
Ooh,
what happens if the teachers throw down?
Can we start that? That'll be fire,
Alistair.
If the teachers can jump in, but
4-on-4, 3 kids, 1 teacher, maybe. Yes.
Yeah.
Our second one is obviously our second school battle, the Excel School of Performing Arts Battlezone champions, Massey versus Mount Albert Grammar. Mount Albert Grammar, the 2-time Mega School champions, the current Mega School champions. Massey, on paper, has a stacked lineup, man.
Yeah.
So let's go over these teams. Maestro, Zahn, and Bradley for Massey. Maestro with Swaggernauts, Zahn with Fresh, and Bradley with Prodigies. Very experienced. All 3 danced at the World Championships this year. Yeah. But when we're speaking of World Championships, these guys are experienced too. Mount Albert Grammar, Ali, William, and Remy, former Swaggernaut boys right there.
Yeah.
I don't know who I will give this to.
I think it will come down to, Mags have always had the ability of it's all round.
Yeah.
They've always got an all round style, and they've always had the Cezannes, setting the platform for a long time. So I think experience and cap wise, I think they're going to come into the game with that. But when it comes to Massey, I feel like Massey have always been the underdogs when it comes to certain scenes.
We have to put a disclaimer. This guy actually went to Massey High School in 1945. But you're right, man. Both teams are fire.
Yeah.
Now, if we look back at last year's Battlezone, I believe Mount Albert Grammar, they took on Aodere College.
Wow.
And I think Moanaka was one of the highlights of the night with the hat trick. We'll probably show it up on the screen. Rewa All-Stars, I think they bested Massey last year.
Yeah.
So we've got the same 4 teams, just in a different order. I don't know, like I said before, one team's going to continue, one team's going to drop out, but both teams are absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Let's go into our first one-on-one.
Cool.
First one-on-one of the night. 12.
Yeah.
Woohoo! 12 versus Nathan Kara from the Brothers. It is a style clash. It is Crump versus All Styles. 12 is one of the best Crumpers, one of the best battlers in New Zealand history. Nathan Kara, one of the most highly regarded hip-hop dancers in New Zealand history. Who have you got for this one, bro? What's your thoughts?
My thoughts is I'm a massive fan of both of these guys. I'm a massive fan of 12. His whole demeanor, his presence, his kind of bully attitude when he gets into a ring.
He's a bully, man.
Different.
He's a bully. I don't know if Nathan's come across a bully like that.
Nah, I don't think so. And I think 12 can get all up in their face. He can get real grimy. His hat tricks are phenomenal. Just his style and his presence. I think, and Nathan, though, he's just an all-rounder. An actual all-rounder. He could pretty much do anything when it comes to all styles. So.
Yeah, well, that's where I would possibly give Nate the edge, because one round of music's going to be 12, and 12 is going to kill it. But I think Nate could probably handle himself with Crump.
Yeah.
What's Nate's music going to be?
Yeah.
What's Nate's music? But also, we saw 12 and Yak last year take on Phoenix and Tony Putty. And
that was close.
That was close. I think it was tied, and then they took it in the bonus round.
Yeah.
Do you want to say who you got?
I'll probably say I'll go. He's my boy. Nathan's my boy, but I might give it to 12.
Okay, you go for 12. I'll go for Nathan Kara. I'll go for Nathan Kara. And you know what? If you haven't been to Battlezone, it's not about, oh my gosh, he didn't choose that, so he's hating. It's not about that, man. We're trying to start a new platform. It's all good to cheer. Because you cheer for one person doesn't mean you don't cheer for the other.
Yeah, it's nothing personal either. It's not we hate somebody or the other. It's just
it's not like All Blacks versus England. It's not like that.
Yeah. And a bit of rivalry is good. I mean, what's the state of origin without New South Wales and Queensland rivalry?
Yeah. Anyways, let's move right along. We have an interesting one for battle number 4. It's the tale of the contemporary dancers. Now, 2 of the best contemporary dancers in the scene, Chris Offanor and Elijah. Now, you don't know too much about Elijah. This guy is on the come up, and I'll get you to talk about Chris because you know him really well. But Elijah, man, this guy has this year, 2019, has really been his year. He's done some battles, some contemporary dance battles over in Europe. He's done a lot of traveling. He was part of the Leeches cast that sold out the ASB Waterfront Theatre. This guy is the one to watch, you know, and I'd say that he's going to bring something different to the Battlezone.
I think the whole battle itself is going to be different. I mean, from what I'm aware of when it comes to Elijah, I mean, they both will bring a different aesthetic. Mm-hmm. I mean, you're not just going to get hip-hop. I mean, all the battles beforehand is hip-hop heavy, but I think you're going to see a little bit more contemporary, more exploration, but with heat as well. It's not just going to be just like a theater show. Nothing wrong with that, but it's not going to just be a theater show. It's going to be like a theater battle. So I don't think we'll see much of that stuff. And contemporary, and I think that's going to be a massive battle. So I'm excited to see that, because you just don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah, so, and I mean, they're also not restricted to a certain type of music. Yeah. You know, if they want to play hip-hop, they can play hip-hop.
Yeah.
What about you? You've done a lot of work with Chris Ofanoa in the past. Like, what do you think are his strengths going into this battle?
I think Chris's strengths going into this, he's been in the scene for a long time.
Yeah. He was with you with Limit Break.
He was with me in Limit Break, and I think he's always had a bit of raw energy.
Yeah.
But he's just very, very fiery. But not only that, he's got a lot of material, and I think he's got a lot of experience under his belt. So,
and I think that could be the edge right there, is the experience. You know, it really is. It's kind of OG versus new school. This one, you know, Chris has been around for a very long time. Elijah's on the come up now. I'm looking forward to this exchange. I think that's what we're going to get. We're going to get an exchange.
Yeah, I think because of that, despite what I was saying about Chris, I think with all the material and all the experience that Chris has, I'll probably give it a 30 to Elijah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Elijah's going to body him.
Okay. We're laughing because Chris is on the other side of the camera right now. Okay, so we go from old school versus new school. I don't know how Chris might feel us calling old school, but going to the new school versus new school, and you can't get any newer than this, man. Talena versus Sterling. Talena blew up at the last Project BADL battles when she made it into the Crump finals against Jaden. Now, Talena has to be, what is she, like 8? Might be 8 years old, 9 years old. She's ridiculous. Yeah. Sterling has just come back from, I think he won Upgrade, Tanika Wiscombe's comp over in Brisbane in the solo division. So this is going to be heavy. And I know Nella, Talena's dad, has been training her up, man. Like he is on, it's like he's battling. And I've seen Sterling roaming around Zeal. This kid, you can't sleep on him, man. Yeah. He's everywhere he goes. He's dancing.
How old is Sterling?
I think he'll be about the same. He'll be about 9 years old as well, 9 or 10. But these kids are absolutely crazy. I didn't start. When did you start dancing?
Probably been 15.
I started when I was like 18 years old. Wow. Like these kids are dancing when they're 9. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think regardless of that battle, culture wins. The dance culture wins.
For real, man. Fire. For real. And you know what? If you guys are there, on the second, first of all, make sure you're there. Yeah. Make sure you're there on the second. Yeah. And let's just hype these kids up, man, because they're our future. They are the ones that are going to be sitting in these chairs 2 decades from now, man. Like they are the next ones that are going to carry our art, our community on to the future. Yeah. We're moving on to the next one. I've booked the card and I don't know much about this one. Yeah. Okay, so it's a 5-on-5 battle. Project Team versus YTB. Now, if you don't know YTB, they're actually a new crew headed up by Anton. Anton, that name's pretty powerful.
Yeah, he's fire, man. He's another all-rounder as well. He can hit you with some, because he's studying into contemporary as well. He's been doing it for a little while. And he's already got a well-known name when it comes to choreography and new school. Yeah. So I think he could pretty much hit you at all angles. And
he's a clown, bro.
Yeah.
Like he can make you laugh and kill you at the same time. Yeah. Like he's the Joker.
Yeah. If he can like channel that into a battle, that's a hard combo to stop.
But how do you go up against Project Team?
They're just battlers, eh? They're just battlers.
They live and breathe battles.
Yeah.
So I don't know who is the makeup of either of these teams, but I'd look at who's not in the card for Project Team. You're probably looking at like a Simba, one of the freshest B-boys out there. You're probably looking at Sheldon.
Yeah.
Sheldon Rua. You're probably looking at Stephen Hidalgo, new project member there. Like they've got depth.
Yeah,
they've got depth. YTB, they got that new school freshness. You know, they're a new act out the gates. They've just come back from Brisbane. A lot of momentum. But I think this is going to be the entertaining match of the night. Yo, do you have a preference? YTB project team?
I can't really give a real analysis because I don't really know the both of them and who's in their team. But I'd probably lean towards maybe project team. Project
team just have the experience.
Yeah,
and if Jay Fresh comes up, Jay Fresh just coming off that Izzy
he's
entrance.
Dope too, man. Yeah, but they live and breathe this stuff. They live and breathe
it, man.
But I ain't sleeping on YTB. Like that they can use that comedy that they have and from the stuff that I have seen them do. It's gonna be fire.
I think there's gonna be creativity out the gate, man. I can't wait to see that one. That's 5-on-5. We usually reserve 5-on-5 for the main event. But this time we're pulling it out in the middle of the card. No. Our next one, we haven't had this before, and it's a shame that it's taken us so long to get here, but we are showcasing some of the best B-boys in the game, in the history of New Zealand. 603 Boogie Squad, NJ and Brandon. That's OG TMC, OG. These guys have been around the hip-hop dance crew scene and the b-boy scene for a very, very long time. They're taking on the 69 Pirates. X Factor winner Bo Munga. And stop laughing at 69, man. Come on. They're taking on the X Factor winner Bo Munga and me and you. Because me and this guy, we're old school, man. If you say this guy's name, hairs stand up on our arms, man. Lee Rock. B-boy Lee Rock. He's actually a HHI world champion. And people don't give him enough credit, man. He's the only New Zealander to win the B-boy comp at HHI. And this dude just rocked up. He was in Vegas. He rocked up. He grabbed somebody from America and said, hey, just tag team with me. And he won a gold medal. Lee Rock is making his return to Aotearoa at the Battlezone.
Yeah, I think I don't want to say too much about this one, only because I want to let the crowd and the people and the fans see it. But what I can tell you about Lee Rock and Bo and 69 Pirates is that they just prepare to be amazed with athleticism, you know, like just tricks and like just, I don't know what to say. But then you get 603, they're going to bring
that's the funk.
Yeah, they're going to bring the musicality, the beat rides, the style, the feel, the grooves. In b-boying, so they can both do power, but one can do one stronger than the other. So one will do power, and the other one will do just feels and grooves. So that's a cool style clash.
And you can't sleep on Bo Munga as well, man. Yeah. Like a lot of people don't know, this guy is a legit b-boy.
He's fire.
This guy is a legit b-boy.
He's a dancer.
He's a dancer. Yeah. Like most people know him for his beatboxing and his music, but this guy, he can get down. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this. It is a 2-on-2 b-boy battle. 3 rounds of b-boy action. 603 Boogie Squad taking on 69 Pirates. Hey, coming up next we have New Zealand versus Australia. New Zealand versus Australia. William B. You know William. You handed him his first L last year. We got to be straight up here. He is after that W. And we're bringing over young cat from Melbourne. His name is Nonoi. He's crazy, man. Yeah. If you don't know who this kid is, and I say that he's a kid, this guy's young. Go and check him out on Instagram. Nonoi. He is carving up over there. I know that he just did so well at Grounded. Yeah, he just did Grounded a couple nights ago and absolutely destroyed. Yeah. This is New Zealand versus Australia. Last year, Australia won. Tripp took the win. Yeah. What do you think?
I think Nonoi.
Yeah.
I think from what I've seen of him, he can do a lot of power. He can do a lot of tricks. A very sort of eye-catching and visual stuff that's going to be real, real cool for the crowd. And it's quite difficult too. The thing that I could probably give him more props to is after seeing him doing all those tricks and some of the other battles I've seen, his stamina is still incredible. Like he's got stamina. So if my boy William's going to get up against him, I think it's going to be a nice battle. But I think William might have to search into the archives or his inventory to try and bring more to the table.
You can't sleep on William either, man. Bro. I've seen him get down. He can break. He can b-boy. He's got those tricks. He's got those power moves.
He's got power moves, but he's got intricacy, man. Like he's got feels and intricacies. So I think
intricacies.
So yeah, if he can bring that to the table with a little bit more of what we know that he can do, like new school and stuff like that, it's going to be a mean clash.
I gotta say, man, William, I'm going for you, bro. Yeah. I'm going for you because New Zealand needs this win. New Zealand needs to get this back because Tripp took it away from us, man. Tripp took it away from us. CT last year, he had the flag and CT carved up last year. I absolutely loved everything that CT brought. Yeah. But when Tripp crawled underneath the stage,
that was clutch, bro. That was clutch.
So New Zealand, we need this win back. We need this win back. And I heard that Nanoi, while he's over here as well, he's going to be taking a couple of workshps with Notorious and maybe a couple more down here at Zeal. So make sure that you stay posted. Follow him on Instagram. Just search up NONOY. He's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo. This is going to be probably maybe my match of the night. It's a Legends battle.
Classic, man.
These two are absolute legends.
Yeah.
So we got Watch Light.
Yeah.
Who's Watch Light?
Knowles
in Nola Paya. That name carries a lot of weight, man.
Veteran in the game. If you don't
First director of Street Dance New Zealand. It's because of her that HHI is as big as it is here in New Zealand. Fact. She is taking on Praise. Wow. Now, if you don't know Praise, back in the day, before all of this HHI stuff, there was a team called Gyro. The greatest, the absolute greatest dance team, performing arts team of all time. I kid you not. And Praise was up there with Justin Hayu as the dance captains, man. So we're bringing Praise over from Sydney, Australia. And this is just going to be a style clash of style clashes. Knowles, obviously, now she used to be a B-girl. Yeah. Now she's heavy into the crump. B-girl Praise. Again, another B-girl veteran there, but she's highly skilled in her funk and her party dances. Yeah. Who have you got?
Who have I got? First of all, I think they're gonna have that old school fire in them. They're gonna bring that. They're gonna bring that grittiness that us old school have. Like, you just want to body the other person, but then they're still active in the scene, so their movements and stuff is gonna be still quite current.
Yeah.
So I think I want to say 2-1 either way.
Yeah,
2-1, like
2-1 either way. I agree because I think whatever Knowles brings music-wise, she's going to win that round. Whatever Praise brings music-wise, she's going to win that round. It's actually going to be up to DJ B for that third round banger. Yeah. Whatever that third round track is, it's going to be totally up to that. Yeah. So I think that this could potentially steal the show. I know that both of them have a load of support. It's also, it could be seen as another New Zealand versus Australia battle right there because Praise hails from Sydney, Australia at the moment, even though she's very much a New Zealander at heart. We're going down to our next battle, 3-on-3 action. 2.5 Brownies, New Zealand's greatest battle team. I said it. I think that they're the greatest battlers in New Zealand history, especially for all-style battles. Yeah. They really have put the work in. They are taking on one of the greatest companies, IDCO. 2.5 Brownies versus IDCO. What do you think, bro?
I think it's going to be a tough one. Who's in the IDCO team?
I actually don't have an official team list, but if I was to guess, I would say Chevy. I would say Ja, who's undefeated. Yeah. He's undefeated in the Battlezone.
Fire, by the way. You need to check out his battles.
In the Battlezone.
His presence alone.
And I would say maybe Alvin.
Yeah.
Maybe Alvin will be that third person to round it up, unless they want to chuck in Indigo. Indigo, you're going to head to the Battlezone. Let's go, Indigo. Maybe Josh Cezanne might jump in himself. Yeah. I know that he's got an injured back at the moment. Okay. But they've got depth.
Yeah. They've got a strong bench, hey. I love 2.5 Brownies. I love what they bring to the table. And I think if 2.5 Brownies are able to, because I feel like when I watch them battle, it's real cool.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of the times it's more like an exhibition showing.
Yeah, man.
If they're able to know how to, they know how to battle, because individually they're quite forward as individuals, and they like to battle the person. But I feel like as a crew, they always do quite cool gimmicky like shows. Yeah. There's like a show. If I feel like they can like be direct, especially with IDCO.
Yeah.
Because IDCO, they're just in it to win it. That's it, bro. they're just in it to win it. But I feel if 2.5 Brownie are able to do what they usually do, which is like entertain, fire, different.
With a bit of an attack on it, eh?
Yeah,
you gotta get that bite.
Get a little bit more personal with it. Yeah,
I'm excited for this one. 2.5 Brownies. I think we are going to see that attack. I think we are going to see that bite.
Without compromising what they do.
Oh,
obviously.
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't think that they would ever compromise their character. But I know that they are coming back from HHI. And man, I fully believe that 2.5 Brownies should have been up there with the best of them at the finals for Mini Crew, man. But I know how you feel. I know how you feel. Yes, 30 gang. Anyways, I know that they're going to take that experience and come back and you know what, show what 2.5 Brownies are made of. I'm not going to put down whether I'm going for IDCO or 2.5 Brownies. I think either way, the crowd wins, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
After that, we're going to be having the finals for our Excel School of Performing Arts Battlezone School Championships. That's a mouthful. But then we head into, now for me, this is the battle that I'm looking forward to. Yeah. It is a 7 to Smoke Battlezone Championship match.
Stacked lineup.
Whew. Happy Feet has held the title for almost 2 years now. Happy Feet defends against 13. Hands down, 13's my favorite dancer at the moment in New Zealand. This guy's crazy, man. Happy Feet defends against 13. He defends against the brothers Riley Bourne. This guy has spent time in New York. He's gone to Australia. He's touring up and down the country. He's been training, man. And we're going to see some craziness from Riley Bourne. They go up against Avneil. I saw Avneil take that Buddha stretch battle. He is crazy.
I haven't seen that.
He is crazy.
Wow.
You know, the result didn't go his way, but for
still,
me,
yeah,
he's absolutely amazing. And you can't sleep on Lightsaber.
Nah.
You can't sleep on Ken Vaenga, the Crump
champion.
World Champion and former Battlezone Champion, the very first Battlezone Champion. Mike, who you as well, you know very well, from Project Team, coming back from that from HHI where they got to the finals. And the legend himself, Coconut, Josh Mitsukulena. Now we do have to put a disclaimer here. Connor Ushcon was supposed to be in this match. Unfortunately, he's unable to make it. He's stuck in New York, doing some amazing things over there with Jara, his partner. So all the best of luck. No doubt this title is going to be waiting for you when you come back, bro. But so sorry, bro. We'll talk about it. We got Happy Feet, 13, Riley, Avneil, Lightsaber, Mike, Coconut, and we're leaving one spot for a pre-selection. So one final spot, and that's going to be held during our workshops. So if you want to get into the title match, you have to buy a ticket to the workshops, and you have to do pre-selection. But that title could be yours. What do you have, bro? What do you think?
I think, first of all, this is a stacked battle. I mean, you can't just look at these names and think so-and-so is going to win.
Yeah.
And I think if you want to explain a little bit more on how this works or this style
7 to Smoke?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. So 7 to Smoke starts. Everybody's lined up. The first two battlers go. The winner collects a point. The loser goes to the back of the line. Next person goes. Winner collects a point. Loser goes to the back of the line. The first person to collect 7 points is our champion. Yup. So how we do it, how we do the lineup, and I'm not explaining this very well, but you'll get it on the night. How we do the lineup, all of our contestants, they draw a number out of the hat, and then our defending champion, Happy Feet, he can choose where in the line he sits. So Happy Feet might want to take the first, he might want to take the last, he might want to take the middle, but he gets, because he's defending champion, he can choose where he starts in the 7 to Smoke. And I think when we're putting this together, we sat around the table and we're like, man, who's going to challenge Happy Feet for the title? Should it be 13? Should it be Ken? Should it be Riley? Should it be Avneil? Should it be Connor? Should it be Coconut? Like, we just went on and on and on. And we're like, you know what? Put them all in together, man. 7 to Smoke this. I can't wait. So, yeah, bro, who do you got?
I think when it comes to 7 to Smoke, what I can see here, everybody has their own strengths.
Yo.
I don't want to single anybody out in particular, but one person that I do know that has experience and stamina is lightsaber.
Yeah, man.
He's not just a world Crom champion for no reason. His stamina and energy can go for a long, long time after being physical for so long. And I think 13 is going to be...
Yeah, bro. Yeah, sorry, man. Sorry.
I know from experience.
Okay. Oh, man. So you got lightsaber?
I don't want to say I got lightsaber, but he's got... Yeah.
But he's got stamina.
He
can last a long time.
He can last a long time.
For me, I reckon we're going to hear and still
Ooh.
Battlezone champion. I think as much as I say that 13 is my guy, he's my favorite at the moment, I don't think anyone's going to take it off Happy Feet.
Yeah, he's versatility king.
Unless
okay.
in the pre-selection, a man by the name of Seiju. If Seiju enters pre-selection and gets through, because Seiju from Project Team, Happy Feet has never been able to beat Seiju from Project Team.
Hidden character.
Yeah, man. So if this guy comes out at pre-selection, and hopefully he does, I think we've got a real battle on our hands. But for me, out of the lineup that we know, I'm going to have to give it to Happy Feet.
Yeah, I can see that.
But anyone can take it.
Yeah, because
Riley can take it.
Comfortable.
Mike can take it. Yeah.
Mike might have the kill off of the battle. Like
he almost killed you off.
Yeah, I think he did a couple of times actually.
We'll play a couple of clips over the top of this one. There was one when you had to pick up the hat or something. That was. And then we finish off with our JBL main event. Massive shout outs to JBL and all of our sponsors who have jumped on to help us out with Battlezone 2019. But the JBL main event, Swaggernauts versus Mask. This fams clash, IDCO versus IDCO, the boys versus the girls. I think deep down we've always known about the rivalry, you know, and it's a healthy rivalry.
Yeah.
It's a healthy rivalry. You want to be the best in the fam.
Yeah.
This year, Swaggernauts took it, man.
Yeah.
They're the world champs.
Yeah.
But Mask, they've won that bronze twice.
Yeah.
They know what it takes to push themselves to greatness.
Yeah.
And we put up a post on the freshmen's Instagram, and you know, people think that Mask have it.
Yeah.
Who do you think, bro?
I think there'll be a lot. Mask will be hungry for it. I mean, seeing the brother squad, like it is healthy competition, but seeing the brother squad taking gold, I mean, it'll only make them like burn the fire and make them a lot more bigger.
And it's healthy. Yeah. It is healthy. You know, iron sharpens iron. And at IDCO, man, if one team's here, that's where the standard is. So, you know, you guys got to keep on going.
Yeah. It's a good competition. And we're not here to try and cause like a rivalry or beef between
not
them.
At all.
It's nothing like that. But, I think Mask is going to be hungry for it. But I think, to be honest, I might have to get the dub to Swags.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to back the girls, man. I think it's going to be... I think the girls are gonna pull something out of the hat, or out of the visor.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff that they were doing at Worlds, man, like they had a crazy set this year. Yeah, they had and not saying that Swaggernauts didn't. And last year was, oh my gosh, that popping intro. I think that they're gonna bring something different. And I can't imagine what that IDCO energy. Versus IDCO energy is gonna be like. The world's gonna end. It's gonna explode, man. But you got Swags, I got Mask.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we will see. Well, that's our 13 matches right there, bro. It is going to be a crazy night. It's packed. The lineup is full. The doors open at 6:15 at the Trust Arena. We've got a ton of entertainment throughout the night, as well as these battles. Guest performances from Freshman's Dance Crew. The O'Neill twins and Pat Godinay are also going to be guest performing on the night as well. Make sure that you get your tickets. Ticketfairy.com. They will sell out, so don't miss out. Make sure that you go and hit them up ASAP. Don, why don't you round us off? Why don't you finish us up? Some words of wisdom from a Battlezone veteran like yourself. What are some words of wisdom for our battlers heading into next week's Battlezone?
I think when it comes to battling, first and foremost, make sure you're having fun with it. Like, get comfortable. Be comfortable with whatever you're bringing. Stick to your strengths, and just remember, when you're about to enter into that ring, it doesn't start when you're battling. It starts from your entrance. It's a massive thing. Make sure you bring your entrance. Make sure you're going to bring something different. I mean, like, even the way you dress, you present yourself. You want to go you want to hit them at all angles. So it's not just the battle on the stage. It starts from coming on.
For real, man.
Good luck to all the competition out there. Go and kill it.
For real. The crowd also plays a massive role at Battlezone, man. So if you've got some friends, some family in this battle, you got to have their back, man. You got to come and make November 2nd at the Trust Arena an event. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. We'll be back real soon with some more Battle Chats. But until then, we'll see you later. Peace.